Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm starting this video kind of late because I don't know, I just didn't want to start at the hotel, but I am currently at Southern Miss and I'm starting my orientation right now. I've already gotten my ID taken. I'm just waiting for it to be processed, and I really hope my hair didn't look bad because it looks kind of whack, but we'll see how that goes, and I'll be sure to get a couple of clips of what I'm doing throughout the day, okay? Okay, my hair looks a lot worse than I thought it did, so have fun staring at that the whole time. But as soon as I put my camera away, like, they walked over to me and gave me my ID. Here it is. So that's awesome. It's not focusing, but whatever. I'll get a shot of it later. But yeah, so super cool. Here's a better image of the ID that I got taken earlier. Sweet. Super excited. Okay, I just went around through some of the programs that includes student housing and student resources and stuff like that, and now we're going to the Welcome Center. And I'm trying to show as much as possible, but I feel kind of awkward walking around holding a camera. Like, what is this for? But we'll get a couple more. Like this courtroom setup part of yeah, exactly. I'm in this courtroom setup thing of our forensic criminal justice room. What are we doing in here?
And we're gonna have advisement. So y'all are gonna go make y'all schedules and stuff like that.
Okay. Okay, so we just got done making our schedules and we just walked back to the big convention hall that we were in before. And I think I have 17 hours credit total here, and 6 classes total, which is a lot because I'm only used to taking 4 classes, 5 at the most, but I'll be fine. So I'm gonna show you guys what my schedule looks like right now. Okay, my first class, you can see right there, is public speaking. It's from 8 a.m. to 9:30. I'm not very good at speaking in front of people, so I'm not excited for this class. My next class is Principles of Biological Sciences 2. It's from 11:30 to 1 o'clock. I actually took Principles of Biology 1 in my first semester of college at Pensacola State, so I already have kind of a background to that. My third class is Plain Trig, and I have that one from 1:15 to 2:45. I hate math. I failed college algebra the first time. Actually, I got a D, but I had to take it again, so I'm not excited for this math class. Then I have this criminal justice ethics from 3 to 4:30, which I'm kind of excited for because that's kind of what my major will be centered around, criminal justice. It's like my lower bar, I guess. That's a bad way to say it, but it's like the other part that my class will focus in. And then I have my Principles of Biology 2 lab, and that will be from 6:30 to 9:45. Our tour guide lady said that it will, her name was Mallory, I don't know why I said lady, but she said it will end at 6, it will probably end earlier than 9:45, which I'm excited for. And I only have my classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so it's basically the same thing all the way down until my 6:30 class, which is Intro to Modern Corrections, I believe, and that's also from 6:30 to 9:45, and that will probably be the full length, which I'm okay with. And then I have to take an online orientation class. I'm not sure when it opens, but I will be looking out for it. But overall, I'm just very excited for this new journey that I'm about to begin here at Southern Miss. The campus is very nice. The area is pretty nice. I really like it, and they say that there's a lot to do here, so we'll just see how it goes. So I'm gonna meet my mom hopefully downstairs so we can grab a bite to eat, or I'm just gonna try to find her. Maybe we'll go to I don't know, Raising Cane's to eat, but I'm gonna figure something out, okay? Okay, so now I'm in the cafeteria, I guess, and it's a pretty standard looking cafeteria, I guess what other colleges' cafeterias would look like, but they have a real big variety of stuff. I'll show you. Exhibition, whatever that means, pasta, tenders, there's a bakery in the very back, then they have vegan, a deli, grill, and like a produce market. So there's a pretty big range of, so there's a pretty big range of things that I could eat here. I'm just waiting for Casey to get out of the bathroom because I don't want to walk around all by myself. And I told my mom and my dad that they can go ahead and get something. When I get my food, I'll show you what my food looks like. When I was getting my schedule changed, because I got it changed a little bit, the girl said that they had pork roast or something like that. She said it was really good. So if I have pork roast, I might get pork roast, but the pasta thing, and there's pizza on the wall as well. Pizza is kind of calling me right now, so we'll see. So there was actually a comfort food section that we didn't see. That's what my dad got to eat, so we decided to go see what they had. This is a corn casserole right here, mashed potatoes, a pork chop, and we got some french fries, and I also got a hot dog that is encased in here, and Fanta to drink. So they have a dish return thing, and I'm sure this is common among, you know, colleges and stuff, but I've never seen one. So you just put your plate on the conveyor belt, right? And silverware goes inside this hole, and it's done. First time I ever seen that. People are staring at me because I'm taking a video of the conveyor belt, but it's okay. I know what I'm doing. Okay, so we are leaving southern Mississippi. We have to make the 3-hour drive back to the house. I'll probably show y'all everything that was in my pamphlet and explain a little bit more, since I probably didn't get very good footage of the campus, but I will see y'all when I get back. Okay, so I am back at the house. The only problem is that today is Wednesday, it's no longer Friday. Yes, I waited the entire week to film this second part of my video. I'm just really good at procrastinating. But anyways, I told you I was going to show you guys what was inside my pamphlet, and I was going to give you all a little bit more information about what went on. So the first thing I'm going to start with is the schedule that we did. So from 8:30 to 9:30, it was like a check-in with like a continental breakfast, and the first part of the video y'all saw was the information center. I didn't say that because, I mean, I don't know, carrying a camera around in public is kind of strange with people staring at you. Anyway, but that's basically what we did from 8:30 to 9:30, and then from 9:45 to 10:45, it was kind of like we were in the big center, like the ballroom one, and it was like welcome. They introduced us to, I think it was like the SGA, Student Government Association, whatever, that, and they also talked about financial aid and tuition and all the stuff that parents like to know, but I was really bored out of my mind, you know, listening to. And then from 11 to 2, it was we were supposed to go on a tour, but we didn't really do a tour, but we went to go make my schedule, and then we came back, and then they fixed my schedule. So it was kind of boring, because a tour would have been really cool. Honestly, Thursday was a lot more interesting because we looked at apartments, but I'm not going to get into that in this video. So yeah, that was what we did from 8:30 in the morning to 2 in the afternoon, and we got there at like 9:10, so it wasn't like, you know, we were there the whole time, but you know. Okay, so the next thing I have inside my folder is like a guide for first year students, which is kind of weird because I'm not in my first year. I mean, I guess at university I am, whatever. It's just basically things like taking care of business, like making sure you get everything done, get your meal plan done, get the parking decal. It tells you how to make friends and how to succeed and all that cool jazz. And then on the back there is a nice handy dandy map of the entire campus, so I can carry this thing around with me and not get lost. Okay, and while we were in the information center, my dad always picks up stuff that he thinks I might need, which is very handy because then I have the stuff that I actually do need, which includes this like the sheet with information about parking and the fees and stuff like that. If I get an annual parking permit, it will be from August 1st to July 1st, and it's $162, which I don't think is bad compared to the fall semester only, and it's only from August 1st to December 13th, and that's $90. So I get a whole nother semester for like, I don't know, I'm really bad at math, another $60, I think. $60, $70. So there's that. And he also picked up meal plan information. I guess, I mean, this one's the meal plan for sure, and it also has this, like if I was a commuter. And then there's also, I guess, an upperclassman. Oh, this one is for on campus. This one's for off campus. I was like, this one says upperclassman on it, so I don't know what the difference is, but there's that. Then I have these two little things about how to get involved in the community. I mean, it's like the same thing, I want to say. This one says alternative service break, and this one just says community engagement. And then I have my little online orientation thing. The course is just to give you information about the campus. Sorry, I'm like making a mean face. I like just woke up like right before I started filming this, and it's bright outside, so I'm like, you know. Okay, so some other cool stuff that my dad picked up when we were at the hotel is like little maps of like Hattiesburg and like the historic downtown. So now I know, like, because I've never been there before until transfer day, which was in March, I want to say. So I didn't really like know anything about the city, but this one has like food places on it, I guess. It looks like it, yeah, food places. And then this one right here is like a hotspot challenge. That's what it's called. And it has like a whole list of like restaurants and attractions and nightlife and shopping centers and stuff, which is also super nice because, I mean, I just gotta look these places up and then go. So, I mean, I'm kind of all set. Okay, and I know I said I wasn't really gonna get into it, but I kind of feel like I need to explain my living situation so far. So I'm an only child. I have not ever shared anything with anybody more than like 2 days or like a week, because, you know, friends sleep over and stuff. But I really don't want to live in a dorm. That is like my biggest nightmare, and all of my friends who went away for college said that they hated living in dorms, and I just don't want it to ruin my experience at all. My mom thinks it'll be good for me because like I'll make friends and I'll have the college experience, but I'm really not going to college for the experience. I'm going to, you know, get my education so I can have a career instead of having to work in a restaurant my entire life. But me and Casey are looking at apartments off campus, and we found some really nice ones. So I guess like that's a short way of explaining my current living situation to y'all. So that's kind of stressing me out a little bit. But like I said, most of it's for another day. We'll talk about that another day. Maybe when we move in or whatever happens, I'll definitely make a video about it. So I think that's all that I have for this video, because I didn't get like a whole ton of good footage while we were there, because like I said, like the schedule is kind of weird. Check-in, welcome money, and then lunch, and making my schedule. There wasn't an actual tour, even though I did put in little clips of us walking to the School of Forensics. That's where we went to make my schedule. Maybe I'll add some more, who knows. But stay tuned for my next video. I've decided that I'm gonna upload on Wednesdays. Who knows what it will be, but I'm gonna do my best to stick to Wednesdays. So hit that notification bell if you want to get notifications on when I post. Subscribe to me, please. Like this video and leave me comments on things that you want me to do in future videos. So I guess I'll see you all next time.